Hello, Taurus. This is Alex, and I'm here to bring you your weekly tarot. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Let us see what God, angels, and universe has for you, Taurus. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. She has come up in all of the Earth sign readings. Page of Swords. It's Capricorn, by the way. 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, ooh, 5 of Cups, uh-oh, 6 of Swords. You could have been dealing with a situation that was progressing nicely, but kind of feels like the communication could have been lost. And kind of felt like you guys were having a good time. Somebody caught feelings. And now they're disappointed because it feels like this thing is starting, your person or this situation is starting to drift away from you. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, and the Queen of Pentacles is really independent, financially stable, very loving, very trustworthy. Yeah, could have, yeah, there was some ghosting. Jeez. All right. Queen of Pentacles and a Page of Pentacles. To me, I'm reading this as mother-son. Even if this is a love situation, I feel like there was a age gap here. 5-10 years, right? In age between the two of you. And somebody's curious as to, could this work? You have a lot in common with this person. I feel like you both want the same thing. Somebody's a little hesitant on moving this thing forward, right? Yeah, you got the 9 of Cups and 8 of Cups. One of you think it's going to work. You think you've met your perfect match. The other one's like, I don't know. Fear of disappointment. Somebody's fearing that they're going to lose this person. Because like I mentioned previously, the 6 of Swords with the 7 of Cups, it's you're starting to feel, you're starting to see this thing drift away. Or I kind of feel like you guys have a bunch in common, but you don't communicate well. There are challenges here with communication. I also feel like there could be an addiction present, drinking, some sort of substance. And indulging heavily, not just, I have a drink after work every night. No, this feels like somebody goes in. Not only that, but I feel like the person who's witnessing these addictions, they have had a history of this. Whether they grew up in an alcoholic household, an emotionally abusive household, a substance abuse household, I feel like that's an enormous red flag for them. That's why they're drifting away. So as an example, Taurus, if you're the one who's indulging by chance and your person is starting to drift away, they're drifting away because of your indulgence, right? Now let's kind of take and move that away from substances, okay? Let's take him and apply it more towards just, standard relating. I kind of feel like they may be drifting away as well because they feel like you're not making your mind up about whether or not you want to be with them, right? Somebody's being evasive or not being clear about what it is that they want. I feel like the person who's not being clear and the one who's being evasive is afraid of getting their heart broken. 8 of Cups for me is almost like in the past, I've given my all, I went all in, and I still came up short. I still wound up having to walk away. So somebody's afraid of giving too much emotion, and the fear of getting hurt again, which is why they're not contributing that much. They're not calling you back that much. They're not engaging that much. I feel, somebody here, Taurus, is trying to set a boundary. And that boundary is related to their emotions. They're trying to keep their emotions intact. Also, at the same time, they may be trying to manage yours. I've had a Taurus way in my past who would not see me that much because from his standpoint, it was him saying, okay, if I see her a lot, she's going to start to develop emotions. So let me space out my visits. It still didn't work. You can't manage emotions like that. If I like you, I like you, whether you see me every week, every month, every 2 years. If those emotions are active for you, I'm going to like you every time I see you, no matter what kind of schedule you're on. And this was like back in 2010, 2009, right? Yeah, so I kind of feel like that could be the case here, where somebody's trying to protect themselves emotionally, but as far as protecting themselves, they're not communicating that this is what they're doing. And to the other person, they just look like they're not serious, they're not interested, and like they're drifting away. And yeah, with that age gap, I feel like whomever is older here, I feel like whomever is older here, they're the ones who perhaps had the alcoholic parent past or some sort of substance abuse in their past. I also feel like they're the one who is curious about how the other one feels about them. So take it as it resonates, whichever side you land on. If you're the person who wants it to work and has the substance abuse in your past, just know that your person is scared about investing too much emotionally because they're afraid to get hurt. Okay? If you're the other person, and I feel like that's the older person of the two. If you're the younger person, right? Yeah, I kind of feel like you're the one who is borderline abusing this person emotionally, because you are still abused emotionally. I do feel like with this destiny card here of the Wheel of Fortune that, yeah, you guys came into each other's lives, I feel like, to fix these emotional traumas and emotional issues. Here's Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah. So whether what side you wind up on, Taurus, I feel like for you with that Six of Swords, you have to figure out, with Seven of Cups, you got to figure out what you're going to put up with, what you're going to contribute, what you're going to continue to contribute to. There's toxicity here. There's red flags here. And I feel like for some of you guys, you've been through it before. You're not going to deal with it again. You may be the person who's distant, but here's the thing. They deserve to know, right? So at least let your person know, I don't like, you drink a lot, you smoke weed, or, you do meth or whatever the hell it is, right? And it's just like, no, I grew up around that and I don't want to go through that again. A win-win outcome is forecasted. Surrender to the divine. And I feel like it was the divine, like I mentioned, that brought you guys together. Your commitment is being tested. A personal issue reaches resolution. This situation is going to come to head soon. I feel like you guys are going to have to speak to why, say for instance, you're drifting apart instead of drifting closer to each other. And I feel with the Wheel of Fortune here, it was ordained. It was supposed to happen. This was a universal manifestation, but I feel like our free will, right? The part of us that gets to reject the universe is heavily at play here. And unfortunately, it kind of feels like another one is going to bite the dust. Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn. All right, Taurus, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I love you. Bye.